All right, Village, let's jump right into it. This story was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and oh my goodness, I just cannot wait for you to hear this. A US based Ghanaian pastor did something really bad to his wife. If you've been watching the news, you already know what it is. I can't say the word, but he blanked his wife. A Florida-based Ghanaian pastor, Sylvester Ofori, has been arrested after allegedly blanking his wife, police in Orlando have said. Barbara Tommy, a 27-year-old lady, was on her way to work Tuesday morning when she was blank outside the Orlando Credit Union. She was pronounced deceased at Orlando Regional Medical Center shortly afterwards. The police said that the shooting was captured on security footage. You can tell that she's trying to get inside. Unfortunately, he shot her outside of the establishment, the Orlando police chief said. A witness named only as Lisa said she saw the whole thing as she was waiting outside before the bank opened. I'm shaken up right now. I'm still shaken up, she said on a TV channel. Police said a search warrant was served at the suspect's apartment and Ofori was taken into custody. And I've given some pictures of you there. I don't know, you guys might know this man, I don't know. But Ofori is 35 years old and he was taken into custody at his apartment Tuesday evening. So the OPD spokesperson said this: he is being held at a county jail without bond on a charge of first-degree murder with a firearm. Mr. Ofori, or Pastor Ofori, he pastors the Floodgates of Heaven Church and describes himself as a prophet and motivational speaker. All right, he did drop a bomb on social media. If you follow him on Instagram, you would have seen a message like this: one thing people gotta understand about extremely kind, nice, loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It triggered several criticisms and expressions of sadness, and there were a lot of comments in this report, so I am going to drop this link in the description box for you guys. And another report, a beautiful picture of him and his wife standing there. Members of the Floodgates of Heaven International Ministries are devastated after their Ghanaian pastor was charged with fatally shooting his wife outside of her job at Navy Federal Credit Union just 2 days before their 5th wedding anniversary last Tuesday in Florida. So in this report, a spokesperson for Orlando Police Department told the media, because there was, let me explain real quick, there's like Ghanaian or African people there that do stories to not only just for America, but you know, in their own language or whatever. And then though there is you know, our own here in the United States. And they said that Sylvester Ofori, he was 35 years old. He leads that church. There's over 60,000 followers on social media, and it is a mega church. It's a huge church. They say that he attacked his wife, which is Barbara Toomey. She's 27 years old, just before 9 a.m. near the front door of the Navy Federal Credit Union on the 46th block of Gardens Park Boulevard. So if you live in Florida, in that area of Florida, you might know where that is. Some of the church members said, "We are all devastated. I have no words. I'm just devastated." The representative said while their church has not been meeting in person for services during the pandemic, she didn't see any signs that there was any trouble in their marriage. One woman said, "I'm at a loss for words right now. I can't even think about it," she said, remembering the pastor's wife as a very beautiful person inside and out. So the church official noted that she did not want to share additional details regarding the couple due to the ongoing police investigation, so they want to remain, quiet. The Orlando police did tweet an update. They said that detectives has arrested Sylvester Ofori, 35, in the murder of 27-year-old wife on September 8th. That's September 8th. She was shot outside of the Navy Federal Credit Union branch where she worked. And there is a mugshot photo of him. He was arrested for first-degree murder with a firearm, and that comes from the City of Orlando Police Department. In a court appearance Wednesday, prosecutors told a judge that Tommy's killing was caught on surveillance video. And as you know, there are all kinds of cameras outside of everybody's bank. So the video surveillance, which shows Mr. Ofori not only shooting his wife, but then stands over her body and puts additional rounds into her head, a prosecutor noted in court, according to NBC News affiliate WESH2. So the police chief Orlando Rowland said that at a press conference, based on the video footage, you can tell that she's trying to get inside. Unfortunately, he shoots her outside of the establishment. So she was basically trying to get away to save her life. But nobody really knows if this couple was having problems, if he was at all abusive to her. Nobody knows what happened that he would snap, because in the public's eye they were always together and they were always a couple holding hands, but you never know what goes on behind closed doors. And I already told you what he put on his Instagram, and maybe that was a sign. That could have been a sign. We don't know. The article says here that through the awesome power of the Lord working through him, and the sick are healed, demon possessed are delivered, witchcraft schemes are exposed and nullified, the lame walk, the blind see, and the broken are made whole. These are some of the many miracles that are repeatedly manifested throughout this ministry, the church said. What do you think about this whole thing? I mean, do you believe that this guy is like that, or do you believe that he had some hidden agenda? Or maybe, when people have multiple personalities. I mean, this could go either way, because like I said, in the public's eye, nobody saw anything wrong. And it says that literally on all three of these reports that I read today. So this is crazy. Someone commented a heinous act of violence toward a loved one, and there's no excuse for that, the detective said. So I don't know. I don't know. People snap. You know what I'm saying? In the other article, it says that Prophet Ofori accepted God's sovereign commission for his life at an early age, and he attributes his zeal for God to his parents, who instilled the fear of the Lord in the hearts of all five of their children. So he has four other siblings. He and his three brothers are highly sought after for crusades and revival speakers, the church said, citing his extensive spiritual gifts. You guys, I'm just going to wait to see what y'all say, because I know you're going to have something good to say about this. I really hate that this happened to this young lady. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now, because I just can't imagine, you're bye honey, I'm going to work, and you get in your car and you go to work, and the next thing it's like he's possessed and he's coming, just to take you out. Now, I will say this was in another article, and I'm just paraphrasing right here, but I do have the article in front of me. This article is Ghanaian, it's African, and it says that his bishop, the pastor's bishop, the Prophet Ofori's bishop, may have put in his mind that his wife was a witch, or she was practicing witchcraft, and that he had to take care of that. And this could have been the only way he saw to take care of that. That right there concerns me, because that kind of means that you're not in charge of whatever it is that you do, that you're taking instruction and you're taking direction from somebody else that shouldn't be a part of your marriage, shouldn't really be a part of your ministry if it's really your ministry. but you're having to take direction from this guy who says you married the wrong person. This person that you've married is actually, a witch and or practicing witchcraft, which is preposterous, according to, onlookers, and according to, people who called her first lady. It just doesn't add up. Again, they said the shooting happened around 9 a.m. And that sounds about right, because normally banks around here where I live open between 8 and 9 a.m. And, she was getting ready to go in and clock in and, get her shift started, and before she could even walk in the door. And my thing is, you guys, look at this. He's not even concerned with who's outside. And why did it take the police to get so long to get there? He actually went home. He had time enough to shoot this lady 3 times, get in his car and go home and be chilling in his apartment. The police didn't say if anybody was there in their apartment. Out of all 3 articles, I don't see anything about there being, small children or anything. I can't wait to see or hear or read what it really was that was going on. Is it true that you thought you had married a witch because your bishop told you that? Y'all know how we do it. Drop it in the comments, because I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this. I'm definitely praying for these people. I don't know them, but it seems like a great time to pray about it, because let me tell you, the times that we live in right now, you guys, we cannot determine what's going to happen from day to day. I am sure when this woman got up and got ready for work and greeted her husband, and she actually got out of the house, got in the car, drove to work. So there had to be a conversation or a mental process or something for even the image in your head to manifest that I've got to go, quote unquote, take care of my wife. You know what I'm saying? They weren't estranged. They were living together in the same place. So you literally had breakfast together. I can imagine having coffee together, talking about your day. What are you going to do, honey? I'm going to go to the church, and, you're going to be at work. Maybe we'll have lunch together. The usual that you would do when you get up in the morning and get dressed to go, down for breakfast and go to work. And then all of a sudden, the man that you said vows to rushes up to you and hurts you in such a way, and then takes your life with 2 more rounds to the head. What in the world could possibly have happened between that time span that you did this to a woman you claim to love? It just doesn't make sense. And I do understand how people, they love their pastors, they love their ministers and everything, but come on. Like, that's just too much. Even if you're taking direction from somebody who's supposed to be, your overseer, that's a little ridiculous. That is a little ridiculous. And you said in the statement, everybody in the church said in the statement, did you hear me when I say that, through awesome power that works through him, he's healing sick people, and demon possessed are delivered, witch schemes are exposed. So if you can do that for other people, why couldn't you do that for your own wife? I'm just saying. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. You guys know how I do. I'm a commentator. I commentate on things that are already in the news. Okay, this is in the news and I'm feeling some kind of way. It has me a little bit in my feelings, because you guys know I work in ministry. That is my, God-given passion. And this just doesn't add up to me. It doesn't make sense that this is in the article, how you literally can heal demon possessed, and you can deliver him demon possessed with the power that the Lord has given you, correct? Witchcraft schemes are exposed and nullified. So if a bishop told you that your wife, you married, a wicked woman, why wouldn't you, pray for her? Why wouldn't you say, "Hun, I think you're possessed by a demon. You may not can see it, or maybe you can. I don't know, but you need deliverance." And if you can't do it, how come your bishop couldn't do it? How come, your church members couldn't do it? Are you the only one that has power? You're the only one that has power, and you refuse to use that God-given power that you so claim that you have, and that everybody in your church has quote unquote witnessed. You can't use that on your own wife. I don't know. Seems fishy to me, you guys. But leave in the comments what you think, because I cannot wait to read your comments. This is really interesting. I can't wait to see this unfold. I'm also going to have some updates this weekend on the pastor that abused those children. He and his wife, what charges they're going to be facing. Are they locked up? Is he going to get bailed? Did they lock the wife up? I've got all of that coming this weekend and more. So stay tuned. Keep it locked right here on 20 Yvette Speaks. And if you are not a part of the village, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. You might want to ring that bell. That notification bell lets you know when a story hits. So click on it, scroll up to the top bell, click it. So every time I drop a video or commentary, you're the first one to get it. All right, guys, I got to get out of here, but I want to thank the village so much, and all of you. Thank everybody that, comes in to listen to my commentary and to get the latest stories. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so, so much. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great rest of the day or night, depending on what time it is. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye for now.